Surveillance looks unstoppable. Cameras on every streetlight, tracking software in your phone, microphones in your living room. Feels like the walls are closing in, right? But here's the truth. This monster isn't. In fact, the harder it squeezes, the faster it falls apart. Let me explain. Surveillance isn't some abstract idea. It's in your pocket, in your school, at your job. It takes away the right to make mistakes without a file being created on you. That is called freedom. Take it away and suddenly every bad day, every angry rant, every search history that you looked at while drunk becomes evidence against you. Your whole identity gets reduced to your weakest moments and worst decisions, which, let me remind you, something that every human makes several times in their lives. And sure, the surveillance crowd will tell you that it works. They'll say crime goes down, we catch the bad guys faster, we can market better ads. Short term, yeah, it looks like a win, but long term, when you constantly monitor someone 24/7, a human who's bound to make mistakes, his smallest of mistakes begin to compound, even after they've grown past it. Surveillance makes growth impossible, because we're labeled by moments we've already learned from. And the people pushing it don't live by their own rules. Because let's be honest, they're just so much better than us, right? Sarcasm. Politicians have nothing to hide. They smash their hard drives when an investigation shows up to save the cops their paperwork. Sarcasm. Corporations swear they only track for your safety while selling your habits to the highest bidder because they love you. Sarcasm. They don't want security. They want leverage and power. Because, and I've said it once and I'll say it again, power is addicting. Surveillance is just a byproduct of people who got too drunk on power and were left unchecked for too long. Here's where it gets ugly. If you take away freedom long enough, it stops being about privacy, it becomes survival. When every conversation is being monitored, when every joke can cost you a job or land you in prison, when every search can put you on a list, people stop feeling safe. And when humans don't feel safe, they get a cortisol spike and feel pressure, which only gets higher and higher and higher until eventually... It's just so funny to me to see how much they shoot their leg all the time with surveillance. Because the more total it becomes, the more total its collapse. The more people will be inclined to lick things because of the pressure we talked about. We get into a fight or flight response. The more hackers, for example, will be motivated to sell entire databases. More whistleblowers turn on their masters. The eye that was watching you ends up blinding itself. Surveillance doesn't create order, it guarantees disorder. Because no system can police everyone without eventually imploding under its own weight. And if you think that this collapse will never happen, look around. History is a loop of overreach followed by rebellion. Every regime that tried to watch everyone burned itself out. East Germany had the Stasi, gone overnight. The Soviets had the KGB, collapsed by rebellion in 1991. Even in the Arab Spring, dictators with walls of cameras and informants still fell. There's no country that succeeds in surveillance, only those who didn't fall to it yet. Surveillance looks unstoppable, but it isn't. It's fragile, it's desperate, and it's already cracking. Don't let the cameras scare you into silence. Let them remind you that the more they watch, the closer they are to collapse. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a pleasant day.